11-minute episode. That's it. We're cutting off hard at 11 minutes.
Hard cut.
So y'all better
Welcome back.
say your shit.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good one.
Shut up and let him talk then.
Welcome back to another episode of Toon Talk TV, the #1 animated podcast on YouTube. This is it, boys. This is the end of the year episode. Our culmination of season 2 is right now. It's coming to a close. Baby. Season 3, we're coming in hot in January. One. It is a big one. It is a big one. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the Patreon, patreon.com/wearethetelevision. Get some holiday gifts before the season wraps up. But we got to jump right into this, boys.
Well, tell them the format. Tell them the format. What are we doing
this
here?
Is going to, this is going to be our favorite cartoon, individually, favorite cartoon of 2023. Everything will be linked in the description. Go check out these tunes. They are great. But for myself, you guys thought I was going to say Unicorn Warriors Eternal, which I'm going to say right now, if you're watching this pod, go check that out. It's on HBO Max. But the cartoon, my favorite cartoon of 2023, was Fired on Mars, boys.
Fantastic.
Fired on
pick.
Mars. Yes.
I don't know it. I don't know.
Dude.
Luke Wilson, HBO. It's fun. Oh, it's amazing. It's a great pick.
Yeah.
All right, sell it to me. Sell it to me real quick.
Okay, so the premise is his name is Jeff Cooper, played by Luke Wilson. He is a graphic designer that goes to a Mars colony, one-way trip to a Mars colony, and he's the graphic designer of this company, and they're trying to settle a colony on Mars, and he gets fired on the first day. Like,
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good premise.
And then it's the hijinks that he gets into, like just the stupidest shit that he gets into.
He keeps trying to make graphic design work, and they're like, we really don't need you to do anything. Can you just kind of like figure your shit out? He's like, but I'm on Mars. Like, I can't. I don't
do anything else.
That sounds good.
There's a good IndieWire article out there. In the cartoon itself plays with like corporate life and capitalism and how everything's in it to make money. And the creators of the show, Nate Sherman and Nick Vokey, this is based on a 1-minute short that they did in 2016. But their inspiration was King of the Hill and a lot of 90s animation and Studio Ghibli in terms of backgrounds and stuff like that.
No shit.
I won't go into too much detail, but there's one episode that's pretty good where the end of the episode, they start playing Seal's Never Gonna Survive, and it's just like a little montage. And he has this like vision board, and he's like, all right, this is my plan. This is how I'm gonna, get everything back. And he starts like working out and like learning a new language. And it's like, are you never gonna survive? Dude, he's like working out, dude. He's doing everything. And then he runs by the cafeteria and there's like a bag of chips. And then the next scene is him just like eating chips and drinking soda, and it's just his downhill descent, dude. Just everything goes into what he's next, just sitting on the couch watching TV, scruffy beard, like it just all falls apart. It's great.
That's a great pick, Mick. That was a great pick.
Highly recommend. It's on HBO Max. Season 1 just dropped. Go check it out. But yeah, that's my pick for 2023.
Before we continue, Mick, I would like to know what was your favorite Toon Talk. What was a tune that we talked about this year? What was your favorite talk?
So my favorite Toon Talk of season 2 of this year was the Red Eclipse. I thought that tune was very cool, very well done. It didn't even show the actual hero, but yet it showed his like rogues gallery of villains. The animation style right in with like Adventures of Batman animated series was really great. So I'm going with Red Eclipse season 2, episode 1.
Nice.
Go back and check it out. Yep. Go listen to our talk.
So my favorite cartoon of 2023, we talked about it a few episodes a little bit ago. Scavengers Reign, another HBO cartoon.
Oh yeah. Another great one.
We don't have to go too far in depth about it because we did have a lot of stuff to say about it, but this one was done by Charles Hutner and Joe Bennett. And Joe Bennett has been putting out his own cartoons on Instagram. I don't know if he's been putting them out on YouTube as well, but he is a good follow because I at the end of the year, I think it's been like maybe 2 weeks now where he's just been dumping his own cartoons, and they're so funny. They're little shorts. They remind me very much of King of the Hill. So
Nice.
I would say go check out his Instagram, and then if they are on YouTube, I'll link them in the description.
That's a good pick.
Cool.
That's a very good pick.
What about your favorite talk, Fred?
My favorite talk, I've got two quick ones. Big Top Burger, it pushed me to try and learn more Blender. So I'm still in a Blender hole trying to figure that out. And Melvins Macabre, the Meat Canyon. He just put out another Melvins Macabre that I'm hoping we can talk about it next month. But it's turning into a series, and it's just to see where the first one started, which I thought it was just going to be a short, and now it's like a 14-minute episode series that they're going into. And the last one they put out was so good. So yeah, that was my favorite talk.
Our buddy Rudy's in that one, right?
Yes,
we can
and
link
Pat.
Rudy's. Yeah, we can link them in the description as well.
Yep.
Bob, hit us.
So my favorite of 2023 was the finale to Attack on Titan. Baby. Attack on Titan has spanned it's been 10 years of Attack on Titan anime. And they finally finished it. And I thought it was such a satisfying conclusion. And I feel like you don't get that a lot with productions this big. Did you guys both watch it? You guys both into it?
You did? Okay, fantastic. Because
you did.
All right.
I did.
All right. I think it was a refreshing ending. I think that there's a lot of shows. I feel like it's kind of recent where a show, if it ends happy, all these people are saying like that show kind of sucked. And recently, like it's a new development. If it ends like in a tragic or like terrible manner, everyone's like, that show was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And this one ended in a tragedy, kind of. I mean, sort of. It's mixed.
It's kind of. Yeah.
Well, before you even say that, I didn't know this. I went down a bit of a YouTube rabbit hole and found out that the original creator of the manga, the whole Attack on Titan series, is Hajime Isayama. Planned for that ending to be a little different. Planned for it to be darker. Planned for everyone to die.
Whoa.
Oh. I think I would have liked that.
A real Star Wars Rogue One style thing.
Yeah. Changed it up after the popularity became as big as it was. But I don't know. It's that would be an interesting take on that.
So something I am trying to do in my own writing now, where I feel like before just write some good characters, put them in a plot, let's see what happens type thing. And this show seemed very planned with a good lesson. And to me, the lesson of Attack on Titan is war is inevitable. And I feel like...
How is that a good thing, though? No, that's kind of like a sad...
It's not a good thing. I'm saying that it's a good lesson to learn. It's a good lesson to portray in a series. I don't think there's nothing happy about that, but to be able to show that in a series, I feel like they did that very well. And it's cool to start figure out a lesson that you want to tell the world, figure out something that you want to portray in a message and put it in a story. And I think they did that so well in this.
They did.
I think the lesson for me was if your buddy goes out and does something bad, you can always mentally project him and just say, "I'll meet you in hell." Like, is
that what you could do?
Dude, that's what I got from it.
Project,
Thanks for doing all this shit. I'll meet you in hell.
I'll see you in hell, fucker.
Yeah. That was the biggest Japanese thing for me. Like, they always talk about going to hell and shit like that in their animes and mangas, and that just solidified it. Like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, we'll go to heaven together. It's like, yeah, I'll meet you down in hell, dude, for all the shit that we did. Yeah, we're brothers.
Dope ending. All right, Bob.
Bob, your favorite talk.
30 seconds. All right, my favorite talks. I had a few. But my favorite overall talks were talking to all these amazing creators on YouTube. There's so many of them, and we got to talk with a lot of them this year. We got to talk with creators from Whatever What, Rudy Schultz, Gum Bumblers, Lee Thompson, the creator of Short Short Fest, and one of the cartoons that we got to put out this year, all three of us, was Crypto Boys. Go back and check out Crypto Boys.
Woo! Woo!
So, yeah, that's it for 2023.
See you next year.
See you guys next year. Again, be sure and like, follow, subscribe, hit up the Patreon. We'll see you guys in 2024. Woo!
Woo! Woo!